But for the 1st of June, 1797, Belize would be a different kind of setup. There are always backstories to backstories. Battle of St. George's Caye has a backstory that is June 1st, 1797. And that 1797, June 1st, has a backstory because 20 years or so before that, the Spaniards had raided Belize Settlement, Belize Town, and taken off a bunch of the slaves and the baymen off to prison in Cuba. And so when June 1st came around and they had to decide whether they were going to stay or leave, there was a lot of fear in the settlement. So having 12 black men, free men from Flowers Bank, and the 2 white men who broke that tie to say we will stay and defend, that is telling you that they decided then that is history for all Belizeans, not just River Valley people or Creole. All of Belize. That is when our country was born, when people decided to stay and fight because this was their home.
The history said that these men leave from Flowers Bank and along to attend this meeting. In those days, the only way they could have traveled from Flowers Bank to Belize Town was by dory, which they get in their dory and they paddle down, according to the history, to be at the meeting on time. They didn't went to the first session and the meeting. So what happened? The meeting went at a tie. So these 14 men was around the area, so they went in search of these 14 men. And when they get these 14 men to the voting area, they all cast their vote that they will stay and fight. So people don't want to maybe believe, but it's the history that these guys did vote that they will not evacuate, they will stay and fight.